Good evening everyone. My name is Tanu. I am student of BSc Chemistry on final year. Today I read the topic of physical chemistry for visually impaired student and my today topic is pure vibrational and vibrational rotational spectra of diatomic molecule infrared spectra. 3.22 Vibration energy level of a simple harmonic oscillator. A simple harmonic oscillator is one in which the restoring force is proportional to the displacements in accordance with Hooke's law, that is F is equal to minus kx, where k is called force constant. For such an oscillator, the potential energy is given by is equal to 1 by 2 kx square star. This is the equation for a parabola. Hence, a parabolic potential energy curve is obtained as shown in figure 3.21. Using the concept of quantum mechanics, it can be seen that if the vibratory motion of the nuclei of a diatomic molecule is taken as equivalent to that of a simple harmonic oscillator, then the vibration energy is given the equation E v is equal to v plus half hv. This is our third equation where v is the frequency of vibration and v is the vibration quantum number with allowed value of 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Putting v is equal to c by lambda is equal to c v e or c omega e star, where v e or w e represent the equilibrium vibration frequency in term of wave number. E v is equal to v plus half h c omega e. This is our fourth equation. Putting v is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. in equation 4, it may be seen that the vibration energy level of a harmonic oscillator are equally spaced. These are shown diagrammatically in figure 3.23. For the lowest vibration level, v is equal to 0. The energy for this level will be here E naught is equal to half hc omega e. This is called 0 point energy. It implies that even at absolute zero, when all translation and rotational motion ceases in a crystal, the residual energy of vibration E naught still remains. That is, the vibration motion still exists. 3.23 Selection rule for the vibration transition in a simple harmonic oscillator. The gross selection rule for a molecular vibration is that the electric dipole moment must change when the atoms are displaced. Her note that the molecule need not have a permanent dipole. Based on this, the specific selection rule for vibration transition is: for a diatomic molecule, x is equal to r minus re, where r is distance to which the atom have been stretched and r naught is the equilibrium distance between the two atoms. Mu is avoided because this is used to represent the frequency of a spectral line. Del v is equal to plus minus 1, that is change in vibration quantum number should be unity. Transition for which delta v is equal to plus minus 1 correspond to absorption and those with del v is equal to minus 1 correspond to emission. 3.24 Vibration spectra of a simple harmonic oscillator. Applying the selection rule, as the transition can take place between vibration level whose vibration quantum number differ by unity, that is del v is equal to plus minus 1. The energy absorbed by a diatomic molecule taking it at a simple harmonic oscillator when the transition takes place from v to v plus 1 level will be given by del E v is equal to v plus 1 plus half h c omega e minus v plus half h c omega e is equal to h c omega e. Del E is upon hc is equal to we or del v is equal to we. This only one absorption line will be obtained in the vibrational spectra whose wave number is equal to the equilibrium vibration frequency of diatomic molecule. Otherwise, too, as the vibration level are equally spaced, any transition from any v to v plus 1 will give rise to the same energy change, and hence only the absorption line is expected. Further, at room temperature, at most of the molecule are in the lowest ground state vibration level with v is equal to 0. Therefore, the transition takes place are from v0 to v1. The frequency thus observed is called fundamental frequency. The spectra are observed in the infrared region. 3.25 Type of molecule showing vibration spectra. As already mentioned, the Gauss selection rule for a diatomic molecule to give a vibration spectra is that the dipole moment of the molecule must change when the atoms are displaced due to vibration so that it can set the electromagnetic field into oscillation. The condition required is only the change in dipole moment possible for 0, and the molecule need not have a permanent dipole moment. For example, in case of homonuclear diatomic molecule like H2O2, N2, etc., which have only stretching motion vibration and no bending motion vibration, the dipole moment does not change during vibration. Hence, these molecules do not give vibration spectra, that is, they are said to be infrared inactive. On the other hand, heteronuclear diatomic molecule like HCl, CO, NO, etc. are polyatomic molecule like CO2, H2O, CH4, C2H4, etc. which show change in dipole moment in some mode of vibration, give vibration spectra and are said to be infrared active. 3.26 Vibration energy level of an anharmonic oscillator. When a molecule is undergoing simple anharmonic oscillator, the restoring force of the harmonic vibration is directly proportional to the displacement, and the energy of the harmonic oscillator is given by E view is equal to view plus half hc omega E, where v is the vibrational frequency which may be 0 or integer. W is the equilibrium frequency of vibration of the oscillator, that is for small displacement. Strictly speaking, movement of a real oscillator is not perfectly harmonic. This is because as the displacement increasing, the restoring force become weaker. For large enough amplitude of vibration, the atom of the molecule must fall apart, that is, the molecule must dissociate into atoms. Such a real oscillator is said to be an anharmonic oscillator. PM Morse in 1926 suggested that the above equation has to be modified for an anharmonic oscillator by including one additional term as follow: E view is equal to view plus half hc omega E minus view plus half square hc xc w E. This is our equation second, where x is called anharmonic constant. Putting v is equal to 0, 1, 2 in equation 1 and 2, the energy level of the harmonic oscillator and the anharmonic oscillator may be obtained. It may be seen that whereas the energy level of a harmonic oscillator are equally spaced, those of an anharmonic oscillator are not equally spaced but fall more closely together as the quantum number increases. Further, where the potential energy curve for harmonic oscillator is a parabola, that of an harmonic oscillator is shown as figure 3.24b. 3.27 Selection rule for the vibration transition of an anharmonic oscillator. Whereas the selection rule for an harmonic oscillator is delta v is equal to plus minus 1, the selection rule for the anharmonic oscillator are del v is equal to plus minus 1, plus minus 2, plus minus 3 and so on. Thus all type of vibration transition are possible. However, the transition from v0 to v1 is found to be most intense due to greater population of this energy level, and it is called the fundamental adsorption. The transition from v0 to v2 has a very weak intensity, and it is called the first overtone. The transition from v0 to v3 has still weaker intensity, and it is called second overtone, and so on. 3.28 Vibrational rotational spectra. Pure vibrational spectra are obtained only for liquid, where rotational motion is hindered due to interaction between the liquid molecule. However, in case of gaseous molecule, as the energy required for rotation is much less than the required for vibration, and the vibrational motion is always accompanied by rotational motion, and hence we do not have a pure vibrational spectra. Instead, we have a vibrational rotational spectra lying in the infrared region. As rotational motion and vibrational motion takes place independent of each other, applying Oppenheimer approximation, the total energy of the molecule may be taken as the sum of rotation energy of the vibration energy, which is much larger than the former. Thus, E total is equal to ER plus EV, or it can be written as EVJ is equal to EJ plus EV. Expression in term of wave number, it can be written as wave number Vj is equal to wave number j plus wave number v. But from equation 4 section 3.15 and equation 2 section 3.26, Vj is equal to Bj j plus 1, Vv is equal to v plus half We minus v plus half square xc We. Substituting this value in equation 15, we get wave number Vj is equal to Bj j plus 1 plus v plus half We minus v plus half square xc We naught, where wave number Vj represent the wave number of rotation level with quantum number j in the vibration level and with quantum number v. From equation 6, it is clear that in the same vibration level, so that v is constant, there will be a number of rotation level correspond j 0, 1, 2, 3. When transition takes place from a level with quantum number v and z to a level with quantum number v dash and j dash, the energy change expressed in term of wave number will be given by del view is equal to b j dash plus 1 plus view dash plus half omega E minus view dash plus half square xc We is equal to bj j plus 1 plus v plus 1 2 omega E minus bracket v plus half omega square xc We. Seventh equation, restriction to the transition from v0 to v1 is equal to 1, we get is equal to bj dash j dash plus 1 plus 3 by 2 We minus 9 by 4 xc We naught, bracket close, minus bracket start bj j plus 1 plus half omega E minus 1 by 4 xc We naught, bracket close, is equal to b bracket start j dash plus 1 minus j plus 1 bracket close plus we minus 2xe we is equal to b bracket start j dash minus j bracket close start bracket start j plus j dash plus 1 bracket close plus bracket start 1 minus 2xe naught bracket close we. Putting 1 minus 2xe naught is we is equal to w naught. We can write the wave number del wave number is equal to w naught plus b j dash minus j or bracket start j plus j dash plus 1. For transition with del j is equal to plus minus 1 del, that is j dash minus j is equal to plus 1 or j dash is equal to j plus 1. Del wave number is equal to w naught plus 2b j plus 1 where j is equal to 0 1 2 3. For transition with del j is equal to minus 1, that is j dash minus j is equal to minus 1 or j is equal to j dash plus 1. That wave number is equal to w naught minus 2b bracket start j dash plus 1 bracket close where j dash is equal to 0 1 2 3. Combine equation 10th and 11th, we get del wave number is equal to w naught plus 2bm where m is equal to j plus 1 in equation 10th and m is equal to minus bracket start j dash plus 1 in equation 11th. As j is equal to 0 1 2 3, this means that in equation 12th m is equal to plus minus 1 plus minus 2 plus minus 3 plus sign for del j is equal to plus 1 and minus sign for del j is equal to minus 1. The nature of the vibration rotation spectra can be predicted from equation 12 as follow. First equation, as m dash m is not equal to 0, therefore line corresponding to the frequency w naught will not appear in the spectrum. This wave number is called band center or band origin. As m is equal to plus minus 1 plus minus 2 plus minus 3, it follows that the spectrum will consist of equally spaced line or each side of the band center with spacing equal to 2b between any two adjacent line. Keeping in view the selection rule, del j is equal to plus minus 1. The absorption transition that can take place from level view 0 to view 1 and the corresponding line obtained in the spectrum may be represented as shown in figure 3.28 on the next page. 3.29 P, Q and R branch of the vibration rotation spectrum. In equation 12, do not represent the fundamental frequency. This is called the center of origin of the fundamental band. First point is for del j is equal to minus 1. The lines with frequency lower than the fundamental frequency are obtained. This line are called P branch of the spectrum. Second point for del j is equal to plus 1. Lines with frequency greater than the fundamental frequency are obtained. This line are called the R branch of the spectrum. Third equation for del j is equal to 0, that is when a vibration transition occur without accompanied by rotational transition. Example, in case of NO, del wave number is equal to w naught. According to equation 11, that is a single line should be obtained at the center in actual practice as the rotation constant of two vibrational appear at the center. This group of line is called Q branch of the spectrum. Which type of transition is forbidden? Example, in case of HCl, a gap appear at the center. 3.30 Intensity of the line in P and R branches. It is important to note that intensity of the line in P and R branch of the type shown in figure 3.28 will be observed only if the resolving power of the spectrometer is very high. If the resolving power is not so high, then the spectrum observed is as shown in figure 3.6. 3.31 Structure information from infraspectra. Structure information from infrastructure. Be careful locating the band center corresponding to the transition V is equal to 0 to V dash is equal to 1 fundamental transition and the transition V is equal to 0 to V dash is equal to 2. First overtone, the value of the frequency W naught and the unharmonicity constant Xc can be obtained. Also the frequency separation between any two adjacent line of the P branch and R branch give the value of 2b. Knowing the value of we and xe naught, the force constant and dissociation energy of the molecule can be calculated, and knowing the value of b, the moment of inertia and bond length of the diatomic molecule can be calculated as explained below. First point, calculation of momentum of inertia and bond length. As discussed in the rotational spectra, B is equal to h upon 8 pi square IC, where frequency separation del wave number is equal to 2b is equal to h upon 4 pi square IC. This knowing the frequency separation, the moment of inertia and hence the internuclear distance, that is bond length of a diatomic molecule, can be calculated. Second one, calculation of force constant. Taking the simple case where a diatomic molecule may be considered as a simple harmonic oscillator, that is an oscillator in which the restoring force F is directly proportional to the displacement. In accordance with Hooke's law, we have F is equal to minus Ks, where K is displacement displacement and is equal to the distance to which the atom have been stretched r minus equilibrium distance between the atom re, that is x is equal to r minus r e. K in equation 13 is called force constant. Thus, if x is equal to 1 centimeter, K is equal to minus f. Hence, force constant may be defined as the distorting force per unit displacement of a harmonic oscillator. It is found to be related to the equilibrium vibrational frequency W naught according to equation. W naught is equal to 1 by 2 pi K upon mu half K upon mu to the power 1 by 2, where mu is reduced mass of the system. To calculate K, equation 14 can be written as K is equal to 4 pi square W E square mu. K is equal to 4 pi square W square is equal to W square m1 m2 upon m1 plus m2, where m1 and m2 are the mass of the oscillating atom. Thus, knowing vibration frequency W naught and the masses of the atom of the diatomic molecule, the force constant can be calculated. Note that W in second per inverse. However, a problem arises with the polyatomic molecule because each bond has a different force constant. This problem is solved by assuming that a force constant is associated not only with every bond but also with every bond length. A detailed study of such molecule is beyond the scope of the present book. The force constant for a number of bonds have been determined. It is found that force constant increase almost directly with the multiplicity of the bond. This is illustrated by some value given below. Bond and force constant dynes per centimeter. Carbon single bond carbon 4.6 into 10 की power 5. Carbon double bond carbon 9.5 into 10 की power 5. Carbon triple bond carbon 15.8 into 10 की power 5. Thus, the multiplicity of the bond can be predicted from the value of the force constant. For example, the force constant for C triple bond O in carbon monoxide is 18.6 and 10 की power 5 dyne per centimeter, where the force resonating structure contain both carbon oxygen double bond and triple bond. That is, we write O negative single bond C triple bond O negative resonate O double bond C double bond O resonate O plus triple bond C minus O negative. Example, calculate the force constant for the bond in HCl from the fact that the fundamental vibration frequency is 8.667 and into 10 to the power 13 second per inverse. Solution: m1 for H atom is equal to 1.008 upon 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 gram is equal to 1.6739 and 10 to the power minus 27 kilogram. M2 for Cl atom is equal to 35.5 into 6.022 into 10 to the power 23 gram is equal to 5.8951 into 10 to the power minus 26 kilogram. Reduced mass mu is equal to m1 into m2 upon m1 plus m2 is equal to 1.6277 into 10 to the power minus 27 kilogram. Also, it is given that W is equal to 8.667 into 10 to the power 13 per second inverse. K is equal to 4 pi square W square mu is equal to 4 into 22 upon 7 into 8.667 into 10 to the power 13 का square into 1.6227 into 10 to the power minus 26 kilogram का square is equal to 483.1 Newton meter per inverse. Third point, calculation of equilibrium dissociation energy. The equilibrium dissociation energy of diatomic molecule is given by D is equal to WE by 4xe naught. This is the dissociation energy where it is measured from the bottom of the Morse potential energy curve in figure 3.24b. The true dissociation energy is, however, measured from the ground level V0 and it is given by D naught is equal to WE upon 4xe naught minus 1 by 2 WE naught bracket start 1 minus 1 by 2 xe naught bracket close. 3.32 Normal mode of vibration of a polyatomic molecule. A diatomic molecule has only one mode of vibration, that is oscillation of two atoms along that line of center, and so it gives a comparatively simple spectrum. A polyatomic molecule consisting of an atom and has a 3n degree of freedom, that is the coordinate required to specify the position of all the n nuclei. Out of these are the translation degree of freedom. Further, it was a molecule is line. Also, z-axis there are two rotational degree of freedom correspond of the two dependent mode of rotation, one about x-axis and other about y-axis. The remaining 3n minus 3 minus 2 is equal to 3n minus 5 are the vibration degree of freedom. On the other hand, a non-linear molecule has 3 rotational degree of freedom correspond of two rotation about 3 eventually perpendicular axis. So the remaining 3n minus 3 is equal to 3n minus 6 are the vibration degree of freedom. To sum up, molecule containing an atom, linear, non-linear. Total number of degree of freedom 3n, non-linear 3n. Translation degree of freedom linear 3, non-linear 3. Rotation degree of freedom linear 2, non-linear 3. Vibration degree of freedom linear 3n minus 5, non-linear 3n minus 6. The number of vibration degree of freedom as calculated above correspond to the normal modes of vibration of polyatomic molecule. As otherwise, the vibration motion of a polyatomic molecule may be very complicated. Normal mode of vibration satisfy the following two conditions. That is, 1, the nuclei move in phase, that is, nuclei pass through the extreme of their motion simultaneously. Second, the motion of the nuclei are such that the center of mass does not move and the molecule are a whole does not rotate. The above two conditions imply that different atom move different distance. Each mode of vibration has definite frequency. Further, two or more different mode have same frequency, this is said to be degenerative. The variation mode of vibration are either symmetry or anti-symmetry. In case of linear molecule, these may be further stretching or bending. In case of diatomic molecule, linear molecule like CO2, normal mode of vibration is equal to 3n minus 5 is equal to 3 into 3 minus 5 is equal to 4. One of these V0 is symmetrical stretching vibration. The second V02 is asymmetrical stretching vibration. The third and fourth V3 and V4 are bending but degenerate. That is, V3 is equal to V4 as they differ only in fact. The motion takes place in two mutually perpendicular planes. These are shown in figure 3.27 below. It may be noted that stretching vibration have higher frequency than the bending vibration. It is usually so because large force is required to stretch a bond than to deform the bond angle. On the other hand, in case of a triatomic non-linear molecule like H2O, normal mode of vibration is equal to 3n minus 6 is equal to 3 into 3 minus 6 is equal to 3. All these are not generated. Two of these V1 and V2 are asymmetrical while V3 is antisymmetrical as shown in figure 3.28. Another way of classification of different vibration mode on the basis of direction of change of the dipole moment of the molecule accompanying the vibration. If there is no change, that is, the direction remains parallel to the axis of symmetry of the molecule, it is called parallel vibration. And if there is change which is in direction perpendicular to the axis of symmetry and the molecule, it is called perpendicular vibration. Thus, in case of CO2, V1 and V2 are parallel vibration, where V3 and V4 is perpendicular vibration. Similarly, in case of H2O, V1 and V2 are parallel vibration, where V3 and is perpendicular vibration. Further, for symmetrical linear molecule like CO2 which do not have any dipole moment, the symmetrical state V0 does not produce any dipole moment. Such a vibration is not active in the infrared. On the other hand, the vibration V0 and V3 of CO2 as well as three modes of vibration of H2 are accompanied to change of dipole moment during vibration. Therefore, all of these are active in the infrared spectra. To sum up, property, symmetry and asymmetrical mode of vibration. CO2, V1 is symmetrical stretching, V2 is asymmetrical stretching, V4 are bending and degenerating. H2O, V1 and V2 are symmetrical, V3 is asymmetrical. Parallel and perpendicular mode of vibration. V1 and V2 are parallel, V3 is perpendicular, V1 and V2 are parallel, V3 is perpendicular. 3. Active, inactive in the infrared spectra. CO2, V1 is inactive, V2 and V3 are active. All the three V1 and V2 are active. Thank you.